our corporate video shoot and a kind of a redo on our recruitment video that's been on our website. For those of you that have been kind of following, you've obviously ended up on Who You Work With Matters at some point, whether it be the blog or the videos. But the message on our video was more team focused, and as you know, that's not the way we're going. Right? Where we're going is with the brokerage recruitment. So we wanted to kind of update that message for you and hit you with something a little bit more pointed than the way these videos have been rolled out to you so far. So we're preparing right now for the Thrive, not Survive event that we've been gearing up for.
Yes.
All right, it's pretty cool. Where the attendance list is maxed. We're at 150.
Do I get to be introduced here on the Redlife channel?
Okay.
This is my first appearance.
This is Brett. Sorry, I guess. So this is my business partner, co-founder, Mr. Brett Turner extraordinaire, and welcome him to Redlife. He's obviously been a part of it with me since day one, but he's yet to get on camera. So we'll see if he has anything
Not on camera for the Redlife series, but was a lot of it today. There was a lot of work in there trying to get all this right, and all the little details for marketing that really matter when you're trying to put together a production that's going to be in front of everybody that you know. So it's an awful lot of work, and gives a bit of insight to all the stuff we've been working on behind the scenes for every little piece of advertising material or all the branding and everything else that we do. It just takes hours and hours and hours to get it right.
Oh, absolutely.
And you know, today was another one of those pieces, right? So.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. A little bit of behind the scenes. We just finished. We got here at 9:30. It is close to 3:30 right now. And we got through 2 videos.
Yeah, probably 5 minutes worth of video in total.
Yeah, and it takes 5-6 hours of time to put that together. Now, obviously, as a realtor and as you're out branding yourself, you don't need to do that level for every certain video, right? That's certainly not what we do for Redlight each time. But when you're putting something that's going to be extremely consumer facing and is really going to showcase your brand, you've got to put attention to detail into that you know, you can be proud of.
Well, it's just also making sure that what you're putting out to the world is a really good product, you know, and if we're going to go and take an entire day to shoot 5 minutes worth of video, you can just imagine the amount of effort that we put into the stuff that we use over and over and over again for our business, right? All of the marketing materials and photos and techniques that we use for listings. There's just endless amounts of time and effort behind the scenes to make sure that that looks just right, and today was a bit of an insight for me anyway of how much work that some of that stuff can be.
Yeah, I think if there was a couple tips we had about video, and Mitch, you could probably elaborate on this a little bit, would be sound is such a huge thing, right? People really, they almost discount your message if the sound
is always half of video.
Yeah,
it's as important.
There you go. So yeah, again, invest in that lapel mic that works off your iPhone, right? Or if you're doing something bigger, then bring in a sound crew. Lighting's also a big thing, right?
Today Darren was hitting his lines, but somebody in the background had a vacuum cleaner going or something like that. You had to reshoot it, you know.
Yeah, or trains, planes, and automobiles in this location.
Here today, we had all kinds of stuff, but that's what makes it fun, though.
That's right. Yeah.
Right.
What I was telling my team, when you're practicing lines for something like this, right? You're scripted a little bit more, not so much like Redlife or an off-the-cusp community video. You say you practice until you can't get it wrong, rather than just practice till you get it right. Right? There's a huge difference, right? You know, the pros, you know, we take for granted people on TV, but they practice so they know this and breathe this, just as if they're, you know, mentioning their kid's name.
Yeah.
Versus just practicing just to the point of getting it right. And you know, that's not good enough, and that showed in some of the lines that we put together today.
Well, using professionals helps a lot, right? I mean, we didn't just pull out our cell phones to do this. You know, we've engaged a professional camera person and media expert to help give us the touch that we need to have this look the right way. And it's the same thing that you would do if you were showing, you know, doing a piece of video for, you know, a really great listing. You know, the details matter. And
so we took it this far. We went all the way. We even rented a more expensive camera than we typically use. We brought in additional lighting and extra time. We took prep time, and we had different sets of mics. But
wardrobe changes.
Yes. Even shoe changes you had.
Yeah, I changed my shoes.
I did not, but But for those agents that just are like, I've been meaning to do a video, or I've been meaning to shoot a video text thanking somebody, just do it, right? You don't need all of this stuff. You're already going to differentiate yourself from a lot of the people that just say, hey, I need this whole crew, this whole setup to actually go ahead, and you don't. You do if you're trying to make an impact in a different way, or you're really upping your marketing game. But just for the standard stuff, a community video, an invite to your open house, you know, a testimonial that you got from a client, they can be simpler. And don't be scared off by all the details that really could go into a mass production. This is a cool spot, right?
I don't even really know what this thing is.
Where in the world are we in Calgary?
Gazebo.
Right? Where are we? No.
We're at Uniquities in Inglewood,
Yeah.
which we've used for our video shoot, for our corporate video and our recruitment-based video that we did today. So we talked about a little bit of that. But what we've also got coming up for us is the Thrive Not Survive event, which is a huge big deal for us. It's probably the biggest, biggest event that we've done to really raise the profile of our brokerage from an agent recruitment perspective ever, really.
Oh, by far. You know, this is, and a lot of the agents, so if you haven't seen the videos, this will likely come out after the event itself. But what it is, and this whole series has been about, has been providing value to agents, right? You know that. So this event is no different. We're actually just setting up in a great setting at Cardell Theatre. We have 150 people coming. It's fully sold out. We've got a speaker coming in from out of town, out of country actually, and we'll be putting on a 3-hour learning event for agents. And that is it. What can we do to help you move your business forward, right? That's just the Redline way, and we're excited to meet a whole bunch of people. There's even people coming in from as far as Fort McMurray from all over we understand already. So.
Yeah, it's going to be something really special. You know, I'm super excited to have an opportunity to show, the Calgary community of realtors that really just the tip of the iceberg of what it's like to be at our brokerage. You know, we're going to touch on a lot of topics that are very relevant to realtors that are out there working day in, day out, trading real estate in our market, that are trying to stay ahead of a crazy set of conditions with new technology and market, and the ups and downs that we've had, and how challenging it can be in Calgary to make a living in this business. We're going to be talking about all of that stuff, and
we're actually going right into things that you'll hear at one of my team meetings, right? Even though if you're not at Redline yet, you're not even on our team, we're not holding anything back. Like, our goal is to educate you and move your business forward somehow, right? So that's the series that I'll be putting on. Brett's going to be talking more about kind of the future of real estate as he sees it as a broker. Obviously, we've been exposed to a lot of things as we've grown the business. So again, we want you guys to know about that. And then, of course, our brokerage is well positioned to ensure we can get you there. When you get excited about the stuff you hear, you'll know that there's really only one brokerage in town that can bring you there.
Yeah, it's going to be a really great time. And I don't think it's going to be the last one that we do either. You know, I really see this as something that a year from now there's going to be a new set of technology and ways to do marketing and what you need to be on top of to be at the cutting edge of this industry. And so if you didn't have an opportunity to make it to this last event that we did, please do stay in touch with us through our channel so that we can get an opportunity to perhaps get in front of you at another time.
# Thrive Not Survive, right?